Okay, last video got cut off at number 17, which I think I got my point across. So I'm just going to do the last two questions of 19 out of the series, 19 questions to ask yourself if you're having a tough time. 18. Is my happiness dependent on my circumstances changes? Is my happiness dependent on my circumstances changing? And what if my circumstances don't change? That's the question to ask yourself. And the last question is, if change doesn't happen in the time frame that I'm hoping for, am I willing to pray, Lord, teach me, train me through this tough thing, help me suffer well, help me be patient with your plans that are not based on my understanding, and finally, Lord, show me a perspective on this that I could not have come up with on my own. This is like a prayer for me that I'm being challenged with. Like, Lord, I think I see something different that you could do, but it's not happening, and it's not happening still, and years later, it's still not happening. So am I not right? Is this not a good idea that I thought I was praying for? And he's just like challenging me to trust him no matter what is going on in my life, my circumstances, my faith in the Lord, and my knowledge of his presence with me. Listen, let me tell you something. If you have the presence of the Lord with you through anything, I mean, you are blessed. And so I'm trying to really focus and hone in on that a lot more. Like, Lord, thank you for who you are, for what you've done. Thank you that you're with me now. Thank you that you know the details about me. Thank you that I can trust you and let go of control. And thank you for taking me on this journey of growing in ways that I could have never done for myself. I couldn't have read just a book and changed my life, you know? Like, this is a long, deep journey, and I'm so grateful to grow. I feel like there's just so much more. But the number one thing that I know is for certain in this life is that trials are coming. You know, this is life. Life is hard. There's more and more suffering is coming my way. And how am I going to face that? What's my attitude when facing that? It's kind of like waves in the ocean. They're keeping coming. That's normal, just like life. But when you get hit with that wave, are you going to try to get back up? When you're in between waves, in between getting hit with those waves, are you preparing for that next wave? Is your perspective, oh, I just got to hurry up and get through this hard thing, and then I can take a deep breath and live again? Or are you thinking, man, this is tough. Well, how can I learn and grow in this so that the next wave, the next trial that comes my way, I'm better prepared for? So if you're having a hard time and some of these questions are helpful, I'm really glad. Like I said, I'm not trying to judge you that you're not handling your situation correctly. I just thought these questions could really help you reflect on where you're at and maybe think about something from a different angle. But if you're not having a hard time right now, what can you do right now to better prepare for what might be coming around the corner? Or I'm not saying live in fear and be scared of bad things happening and the carpet getting pulled out from underneath you. I get that feeling too. But I think it's a reasonable thing to be wise about being prepared for when trials come. That whole sponge analogy of what's going to happen when you get squeezed. That really speaks to me because I'm like, I don't really want to take all this stuff out on people and all this yucky water and everyone sees all this horrible stuff. Like, I sometimes look at a trial now as an opportunity to act right and to do right and to think right, and to respond well as opposed to react. I don't know, I have tons to grow in, and we all do, and we need each other, and I hope that's like one of the number one things you come away from this video is don't be struggling alone. And part of what my vision for this little YouTube channel is to help you not feel alone. Because sometimes when you're so alone and you're so down or you have so much going on, you don't really want to talk to people. But I want to like connect to you so that if the internet is the only thing that you're interested in looking at right now because you just you know, in your own apartment doing your own thing and you need encouragement, let me encourage you, but then take the next step and talk to a friend. I know it's scary, but you can do it. I can do it. We can all do it. And the more we do it, the more we're all helping each other out. We know what's going on. And anyway, I really hope these videos have helped you out. I really do. All right. See ya.